Okay, greetings, Patriots. Sunday, June 22nd. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide revolution. Now, I've been going over some charts and everything, and, just on basic recent history on everything that's been going on up to this point, what they have told you, what they have not told you. Let me paint you a picture. The word that was used so often in the Bush era New World Order was their plan to set out as much chaos in the world as possible and poison you enough with their Fauci Kool-Aids. He never manufactured, he never did science to save lives. He manufactured Kool-Aid to kill lives, and that's very apparent. So you were attacked on that as well. And so they kept on, hitting you with the New World Order, attitude or this word. They were trying to get that seated in your brain. Now, there is two timelines to this. Because they were evil, their New World Order, or what their concept was New World Order, was chaos, dissension, and death, and depression, so on and so forth. So you basically, self-destruct. They get you so depressed that you just self-destruct. That is the reptilian way of doing things. Now, as you know, everything they did was inverted to what the common mind, the common sense in the mind of a human would reevaluate as inverted. That's what they were focusing in on. Inversions to such an extent that you would fall prey to it. And, of course, the Global Alliance and the Galactic Alliance knew exactly what was going on with that, and they went on the attack. So, 10, 11, 12 years later, we move up to present day. We basically have gone on the offense since 1963, the death, or shortly after the death of John F. Kennedy. Basically, they have, what Trump and his teams are wanting to do is basically instill order in the world. Love and peace. Okay? Law and order compared to New World Order. We know what the New World Order of the Bush era was to be, because we lived through it. Now we're looking at a basic, another world order of law and order. And this is what Trump is trying to, this is what he's been attacking. Now let's move over to this present day and what's happening in Iran, in Persia. The Persians have been there for hundreds of thousands of years, okay? It goes back to even before the Spartans. They were, building armies and cities and everything. So they have some deep, deep underground, ancient underground facilities that has been going on and for centuries. Now, down in those dumps that they have never, the Global Alliance and Galactics have been on every other continent and any other country on the planet, including Russia. Russia took care of all his Putin took all of his underground, that was fairly old as well, through the Khazars and the Khazarians and up through Ukraine, and that's what they were beating them down because they were trying to clean all that out. Trump went over there with these B-52s and carrying these bunker busters, 1, 2, 3 in that same hole, to get down there that far to blow the shit out of them, because they could not do what they wanted to do in other countries, such as go in there, and physically go in there and check it out, whatever, because, of course, they're in Iran, right? So, and it was very, very well protected by the Ayatollah, which was also being puppeted by the what we call cabal. That's what Trump did, okay? Trump's not acting against the people. He loves the Iranian people. He wants to break them free of their demonic tyranny, okay? And it's the same with the Israeli people. Are you with me so far? Now, I'm going to go a little deeper now. The Galactics are involved in this, and I'll prove to you why. And you'll be able to see it with your own eyes. I want everybody that follows me, when it's a really nice sunny night and summer's coming, you're going to have some really nice evenings, okay? Turn the lights out. If you're in the city, it's going to be more difficult. But if you're out in the country, maybe drive out, maybe go do a little bit of camping. Get out where it's really, really dark and turn out all the lights and look up in the sky. And tell me or not if you're not seeing activity up there. I'll bet you are. And if you have a military night scope, night vision, you'll see all the activity going on up there. It's a busy, busy highway up there. Our Galactic Alliance brothers and sisters have been up there for a long time, waiting for this ascension to happen. They don't want to interfere. They are watching and observing how the Global Alliance, with a little assistance from them, the Venetians are in the deep and ancient tunnels cleaning around Switzerland, CERN, so on and so forth, right? But there is the places in the Middle East, such as Iraq, which there was a Stargate there, a portal, Stargate. That's why they went in there to get in the 1990s. But they did it such a piss poor job doing it. A lot of people suffered. But that's just what the neocons do. They don't give a shit about collateral damage. So we're living in all these different timelines here, patriots. Okay? And I'm gonna lay on something on you. Karma, universal karma, is very, very real. If your soul is not full of love and giving and helping others or for others or wanting to help animals and stuff like that, you're not going to make it in this new earth that's coming. You better start practicing now, because this is what is happening in front of your eyes. In what you can see, this is what's happening. Karma is a universal law. And if you are out there doing harm to others, or have been, you might be able to squeak out of it if you get down on your hands and knees and pray for forgiveness. And because there is a creator there that will, right up to the last second, forgive you if you've asked them. But there's so many demonics on this planet that they go kicking and fighting right to the gallows, in the tune of about, over 400 million so far. This is not genocide. This is a cleansing of all the negative darkness that we've had infesting this planet for decades upon decades, thousands of years. And you can listen to all the other speakers out there, whatever. I mean, everybody has their own approach. Everybody's got their own way of bringing their message to their podium or their soapbox. I'm not here with fancy, background or big screen stuff or what. I'm not into that. I'm into trying to get you the truth and the faculties on exactly what we are facing. Not yesterday. I'm going to give you a little history about yesterday, but it's basically what we need to prepare for in the new earth, in our new ecosystem. Extremely, extremely important. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not a good person, you may as well burn it in the bonfire on your way out. This is why I say you have to start showing your affection for life itself. We cannot lay in depression because that's exactly what the demonics want. Okay? And, of course, the galactics up there that are wandering, cruising around up there in tens of thousands of their vehicles, waiting and watching and seeing how we are ascending, because this is biblical. When we have a species such as us, with all this creative DNA that's in us, that has been suppressed for thousands of years, coming out of our, maybe giving ourselves new birth to the universe. This is exciting news for the universe. That's why they're here. Because it doesn't happen very often. They want to see us ascend so we can communicate on a more realistic level with them. So we got to get our act together. I mean, it's okay to, get some money and go buy a house and sit on the porch and watch this all happen. Get a telescope, But this is very, very true what's happening. Trump and the teams that are under him or beside him or over him or whatever's happening, there is a force there that is collapsing the old paradigm, the old system. Excruciating pain that we have to go through. But we needed to have this pain to go through to know and understand what we're up against. This is extremely important for the survival of us, of our species. We have to recognize what the evil demonics are, who the evil demonics are, and what they have been doing to us. It's all going to come out in the wash very, very quickly. I mean, things are going to start happening very quickly. Now, just to rest assured, the World War III, before I finish, the World War III scare event has to go down. We need that trigger for the EBS to be released. Okay? So, however crazy this thing's going to get, that's going to, that will trigger the EBS to come online and everything will get shut down and all those stock markets will crash. Everything will crash from there. Okay? Then we're going to rebuild it in the new world. And you patriots are going to be very, very active and you're going to be huge participants in this new world. God bless you all, and we'll see you on the next one.